Hey guys, James, RV Outlet USA. Um, it's going to be a little bit shaky on this because it's going to be one of my first live videos for YouTube. But I'm here with one of my customers that's picking up this unit, and wanted to talk about RV inspections, what to look for in a new or any used RV. And this particular one happens to be a toy hauler, as you can see behind me here. This has the ramp down, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to go through quite a few things, and hopefully this will be insightful to you and help you along the way. And just bear with me because my arm's probably going to break off from holding this thing. I don't have a selfie stick. Don't need it because, hey, I like to work. All right, first off, on the toy hauler aspect, as far as the gate goes, you want to make sure these are reinforced. They're set up so that you have rolling weight, not static weight. If they have a cable system on the outside, it's reinforced in the middle to hold the extra weight out there. And that's designed so that you can have the party patio out on the back. This particular one does not have that. So when you actually roll stuff up, you want to make sure that it's not static or you're not staying on that for a period of time, like rolling a motorcycle up and just holding on it. You want to roll up and inside so it's moving weight, dynamic weight, not static weight, okay? The other thing, when you're talking about inspecting these, you want to look for soft spots in the floors on these. So we'll put that down, we'll walk up here. We're gonna feel if it's got any soft spots or if it's smiling at you. That's another indication that you've had issues. It's not making a correct seal up the top and around the perimeter. You wanna make sure that it's got the correct seal there. And we'll do that in just a second too. So that's one of the big is just looking for the reinforcement on this side. You wanna help me put that on up? We'll go ahead and get that lifted. Oh, there we go. That's a nice one. Didn't have to really do it too hard there. All right. So what we're looking for, coming back up here, around the top perimeter, we're going to look and make sure that it's not flattened out. It's not smiling at us. You look at it at a 45-degree angle, and you may have some bent area right there on the lip, but it's not something that's absolutely critical or losing the seal. On the road, you want to make sure that all of these seals are sealed up, okay? Now, if we're coming around the side here, sorry, a little bit of stuff. One of the things that you always want to inspect on an RV is its caulk, okay? We're talking about the caulk penetration. Everything that you see right here is a penetration. It has caulk on it. Same thing down here at the lights. It's going to have caulk down here. And around the windows and the perimeters, all of these have a caulk seal around them, okay? You want to inspect these about every 90 days. Once you've inspected these, you can use one of the guys that I know that's actually in marine. You can use a marine grade caulk that goes around this. It's made by 3M, and that seals that in and stays, and it has UV properties built in to resist cracking and breaking down, which ultimately leads to water penetration on these coaches. The sun is the #1 killer of all coaches. And the reason that is because it deteriorates the caulking, the seal, the lap sealant on the top. And I can't really show you that up there. But up top, when we're talking about lap sealant, the lap sealant is where the membrane is coming together with the coach itself. And you seal that in with a lap sealant roof caulk. Okay, that needs to be inspected every 90 days as well. It also needs to remain the consistency of chewed bubble gum or that of like putty. If it's hardened up, it's cracked, you need to put lap sealant down ASAP. Because if you don't, you got a water penetration, you're gonna have water leak. It's an indicator, so you're gonna get that in the inside. Okay, so coming around the coach, we're looking at that. Looking around here, drain cock is on the outside, so it's not putting water back in there and softening the floor. Moving up here, talking about the areas, especially in the baggage compartment areas. Okay, so we're going to talk about this for just a minute. I'm going to bring you back down here. You can see right here that you got the wood right here on this aspect. You got a seal right here. Some of these get bent a little bit from time to time because of the latches that hold them in place. So you want to inspect that and want to make sure this little rubber piece right here, this is not detrimental. This is just more of a covering up, and it covers the ugly screw heads right here. So that's not detrimental. But on the outside, right here, that's detrimental. You want to make sure that caulk is there all the way around because it's sealing the rest of that system in. The other thing you want to look for is that weather stripping right here, making sure it's still good, doesn't have a crack, and that's got a little split in it, so it may need to be replaced. So we're looking for those splits and we're looking for those cracks, and we want to make sure that those are sealed up. Because if you get water in here, what happens is water is going to come back here and it's going to run right down to this corner. This is the front corner of the coach. I'm going to show you right here, front corner of the coach, and you want to push down with your hand. If it's got any give to it whatsoever, you've had a water penetration. Okay, so we're going to press that, and we're going to make sure, again, sorry for the video here, pressing that, making sure that you've got no give. Giving is an indication that water's been present. Some of these floors are bonded floors.